This is Kelso Sturgeon. Thank you very much for joining me for the Monday session of my College of Advanced Football Handicapping. You know, just a quick note, I have posted on this website all my power ratings for the football season, the new power ratings for the colleges, the new power ratings for the NFL. I think you're going to find a lot of surprises in the NFL where I've elevated many teams and dropped several others. In the colleges, I have rated all 125 Division I teams on which we'll be betting during the season. I think you're going to find some rather interesting numbers up there, but I've spent the last 3 months putting those numbers together with life and death to finish on deadline. Those numbers are accurate, and I'm sure that, as I say, you're going to find some of them a little bit shocking. Read them, pay attention to them, and remember that they work, that you can use them during the season. The same thing in the NFL. I will update them as we go along. I don't think there'll be an update between now and the opening of the season in 9 days, unless you know, something dramatic happens to one of these teams. Now, it is wake-up time in football. Consider these numbers. It's just 5 days to my 100-unit NFL preseason game of the year. Just 9 days to the opening of the college football season next Thursday night. Just 16 days until the opening of the NFL season, and just 166 days until they'll play the Super Bowl at Giants Stadium in New Jersey. Hope that works out with no snowstorm, etc. They say they have a backup plan, which remains to be seen. Mother Nature always rules. Now, you know, in getting ready for the football season, and I worked 5 months on this football season, and sometimes even after 5 months I'm a little nervous whether I'm completely prepared. I just want to say this: regardless of how much you prepare for the season, you doom yourself if you don't prepare for it. It's one of these things, you just can't show up next Wednesday, look at the schedule, look at a few games, read a few books or a few ratings or comments from magazines and so forth about these football teams, and expect to kick off your season in winning fashion and then to continue to do that. You've got to understand these teams, and it takes a lot of preparation to get there. I'm prepared to open. I want to open in a big way. Probably have a 50-unit play on Thursday night, definitely a 100-unit play on Saturday. And I'm going to hit the ground running. It's just as simple as that. I always do. It's been very successful for me, and I've been able to absolutely murder the numbers in the opening week of the opening month of the college football season, because bookmakers operate in the past just like a lot of bettors think in the past. Now, you must prepare, you must be ready, and by the way, if you haven't, you know, you'd best spend your money with me and let me give you the winners and present you the winners through all the work that I've done to get ready for this. And I think that my track record of winning is has been a long-time tradition that you can listen to and understand that I know what I'm talking about. Now, in addition to preparing for the season, you must have a plan. You know, when I go into every football season, I set a theoretical goal, or a goal in my mind, how much money that I want to win during the season. And then, obviously, you have to bet accordingly. You're not going to win $100,000 betting $10 a game. By the same token, every goal must be set realistically. If $10 is your comfort level, well, then figure out how much money you can win with the combined college and NFL season, and then set that realistic goal. And then the plan is how to get there. You know, sometimes you have to alter that plan as you go along. No football betting plan is cut in stone. Mine's not. If I'm way in front, I make alterations. If I'm way behind, I make alterations. And you'll have to do that too. But just keep in mind that our ultimate goal is to make X number of dollars during these regular seasons. You know, being realistic is the most important thing of all. You know, there's nothing wrong with winning $50 a week. If you do that 20 weeks in a row, or the 22 weeks the entire football season, you're up 1,100, period. It's not something that you have to bet your lungs every weekend to get there. In fact, I would recommend not doing that. You know, you've got to have a plan to manage your money when you're winning. You've got to have a plan to manage your money when you're losing. I never press when I'm losing, ever. If I have a losing day or even a losing week, I keep doing the same things over and over again because I know that I'll recover, because the plan that I use, the formula that I use works. And in the end, we will make money. I hate to lose, but it's just simply impossible to win every single game, period. Now, I only press when I'm winning. I'll start the season with this theoretical bankroll, and if I'm comfortable winning 500 a week, 500 a week, 500 a week, 500 a week, eventually that bankroll builds up, and after the bankroll builds up, I start to press my bets. If I've been betting $100 a game, I might now bet $150 a game or whatever. But I have to build the bankroll up before I increase the bets that I had planned to make for the entire season. And I think this is one of the most important issues of handicapping. Very few people could be in this business and survive, because handicapping plays with your mind. You think you have an absolute winner, and all at once you get crushed. And you say, well, that's one of those things, and you think you have an absolute winner the next day, and you get crushed again. These work on people's minds. I've been in this business for 4 decades, and it doesn't work on my mind. I learned long ago that you can't win every day, but if you know what you're doing, you'll win in the end, and that's my goal. I like to win every day, but I'm happy to win every week, or every month, or for the season. And winning or losing over a daily and weekly basis has absolutely no impact on my mind whatsoever. I handicap with a clear mind, and you have to too. Just keep a couple of things in mind. If you're in some condition of distress, take a pass that day or that week. You don't have to handicap when your mind is troubled. If for some reason you're kind of upset about losing or whatever, that puts you in a bad frame of mind too. Upset about losing is another point of distress. You must have a clear mind to handicap. It's just as simple as that. If your mind's not functioning right, then what you need to do is just to take a pass, at least in that current moment. That doesn't mean you won't get back in action tomorrow or next week or whatever. Take a pass if your mind is not right. Now, I have 3 basic football services, and you can sign up for my Best Bets Club, which is my biggest club. $199 for the entire season. That includes in the first month of the season 4 100-unit plays. It also includes the entire NFL preseason, including this coming Saturday's 100-unit NFL preseason game of the year, and includes the entire baseball season right through the World Series. That's just $199 for all of the NFL season, all of the college season, both 200-unit games of the year, 4 100-unit plays in September, and that 100-unit NFL preseason game of the year. $199 you can't miss. Now, I have my Chairman's Club service and my High Roller service, which 5 years ago won $218,000 for my high rollers, and it has exceeded $100,000 every year and every season since then. You can get on board and understand that I'm ready for this football season. You can sign up for any of these football services on this website or toll free at 1-800-755-2255. All major credit cards are accepted. Now, let me leave you with the question of the day. What happens if you are scared half to death twice? Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll be back here on Wednesday with my next report.